Hello guys, welcome back. So here these two buttons, go to favorites and go to cart. Don't look nice here, right? So let's move it to the top right corner. Here after this home products list, let us display these two here. Okay. So how to do that? For that, we have to modify our screen head, our navigation header, right? And to modify our navigation header, we have different type of options, but for now let's do one thing. Let us use another use effect. Okay, and it is dependent on, let's set this dependency array. Number one is our navigation, right? Whenever navigation changes, it will call all these things again. Then favorites dot length and cart dot length. Okay, it is dependent on these three. Now what we want to do, navigation dot set options. Do you remember we were setting options here in our app screen? Okay, with title, and here in home screen we have set this option, right? Title. Now we will do the same thing here, but with a little bit more advanced features. So let us say header right, okay, we want to display it on the right side, right? And for now let's display something simple to know whether it is displaying or not. Okay, so I wrote use navigation dot set options header right, and no app is connected. Okay, why it is not connected? Okay, let me open Expo again and scan this QR. So I will open my camera, then scan this QR. Okay, now let's connect it so that you can see it. Yes, we have this right? Is it visible? No, not properly visible. Let's move it little bit this side. Yes, now it is visible, right? Okay. So now we know that through header right, we can display these things here, right? So let's move all these from here to here. Okay, now we have two buttons here, right? But these buttons don't look good here. So what we will do, instead of these text buttons, go to favorites and go to cart, let us remove this text and use these icons, whatever we have used in our cart and favorite screen for title in our app component. Yes, we have these icons, right? So let's use these icons here. Home screen, this is for, sorry, favorite, we have this one, right? So this is favorite and cart. But this is not the proper way. We will use vector icons soon. Don't worry for that. Okay. So now we have this favorite icon, this cart icon, but it don't look good here, right? So we have to change this styling. But before that, let's remove it from here. Okay, we remove it from here. Now let's see whether these are working or not. So click on add to cart, then here click on cart. We have this item here, right? So means these are working fine. Let's add one to favorite. Let's add another one. Suppose this juice. Now go to favorite. Yes, we have two items. Okay, so everything works fine. The only thing we have to do is the styling, right? So let's do that. So here I will remove this styling, styles.nav button, and from here this as well. Okay, now it looks good, right? And let us give a margin horizontal of 10. Hmm, 10 is too much, right? So it depends on you. When you are creating an UI, you have to verify how much is suitable. Okay, and this title, instead of here, let us create a header left. So a text component, okay. Now let's remove this title from here. Okay, if we remove the title, then it displays a complete uh, the default title, home. So what we can do, let's add only image for header left. Okay, and for title, let's have the text. Okay, so we have home icon here, then home hyphen product list here. So can we use a component here in place of title? Let's see. So if we write something like this, a text component instead of simple text, will it work? No. You can see here the error. So we can simply put text here, right? But don't worry, we have options. Through title, you can write only text, you cannot write any component. But if you use header title instead of simple title, then you can use a text, any React Native component. Okay, so now these double quotes are not required, and this header left is not required here in our case. Okay, in case you need, you can use that, but in our case it is not required. Okay, now let me refresh this. So I have reloaded the item, could not collect to development server, reload. Okay, so now we have home products list, and we can give it styling as per our requirement because it is a component now. So let us say text align left, and reload our app again. And I don't know how to reload this while connecting to our Mac. I think I have to search this one. Okay, for now. Okay, maybe this will work. Okay, it reloaded now, but still we don't have this in left side. Still it is displaying on center itself, right? So these are mobile specific things. That's why mobile development is so much in demand, because whenever you are writing code, you have to follow the mobile first approach. You have to understand how mobile ecosystem works. Okay. So here, this text component, okay, it renders inside a predefined flexbox set by React Navigation itself. So by default, it is center. So what we will do, we will wrap within a view, okay, and we will put it here within our view. Then we will give a styling to this view, and the styling is align items flex start, okay, and flex 1, because it should cover the available space. Okay, now let's reload it again, and this one we don't need styling here, text align left or right. So let's remove this from here. Okay, and justify content, let's make it center. Okay, so now it is displaying center, but still it is not displaying on left hand side. Okay, it is not showing on the starting, right? Still it is on our center. Okay, but still it is not on. Okay, now it became left hand. Just a second. Yes, so still it is not in left hand side, right? It is in center itself. So why we did so many things? We wrapped it with another view and align item flex start. Okay, because we are missing here another prop called header title align. Okay, so now it will align to left and we have these two on right. Got it? But this length, writing directly like this don't look good, right? It should be on the top right corner of the icon. Okay, and only the numbers with maybe a red circle or something like that. Okay. But before that, let's do one more thing. Use vector icons in place of these icons because these are not the proper way. Okay, from where you will get these items, how you will know. So this is not the proper way. In place of these, we should use vector icons. So let's search for that. Expo vector icons. Okay, if you are using Expo, and React Native vector icons if you are using bare React Native. Okay, and use of both are same. There is no difference, but the installation process is different. So let's go to npm.js and search for Expo vector icons. Okay, and see how to install this. So once you install, you have access to all this group of vector icons and design and typo, evil icons, feather, okay, all these icons, and you can search it here, whatever you need. Let us say cart. So if you search for cart, you have shopping cart in undesign, shopping cart in n typo. These are font families, different, you can say vector icon families. Okay, and from here you can use any one that you like. Okay, this font have awesome 5, font awesome 6. This looks good. And if we look at here, this also looks good, right? From this end typo. So let's use this. How we will do? First, we will install our Expo vector icon. So how to install it? Here, if you look at the documentation, you can see, okay, before installation, let's look at this. This library is a compatible layer around Obler React Native vector icons. Okay, so the same package we are using, but as we are using Expo, so instead of React Native vector icons, we will use this package. That's it. Okay, then how to install? Simple, npm i expo vector icons, and for that, let's break out bundler, Control C. Okay, we stopped the server. Then we will install it. npm i expo vector icons. Okay. Then after installation, do we have to do any other settings? No. It is not saying anything for now. Okay. So let's see. Is it installed? Yes, it is installed. Then I will write npm run start again. And we'll scan this QR. Okay, I scanned this QR. Now let's connect here. Okay, now instead of this text, I will use this vector icon from n typo. Okay, so how to use this? If you click that icon, then it is saying you have to import the icon family first. So let's copy this, go to our code and import that icon family and typo. Then we have to use this one. So here we want it here, right? So n typo, okay, the name of that icon, its size and color. Color we will change, we need it in red color, right? So you can change it as per your requirement. Let's do it red. Okay, now this length, we need only length, not this whole thing. Got it? So we have the cart icon, and below cart icon we have the number of items in that cart. We will move it to the top right corner. Okay, but for now let it be as it is. Then we will remove this favorite icon. So let's go to here again and search for favorite. So we need this one, right, from material icons. Okay, so we will import again that material icons family. Here we have imported, right? Or okay, I pasted it here at top. Okay, so the same material icons I imported, then we will render the component and we need it here. Okay, so we have this favorite icon and this cart icon. Let's make cart blue and favorite red. Okay, and let's remove this text component, so there will be only number. Got it? So these are vector icons instead of the normal text that you saw, and now you know from where we can get these items. And we have uh, thousands of item choices. You can choose any icon as per your choice and use it in your project. Okay, now let's quickly style it so that it will display on this top right corner. Okay, now when it is 0, we don't need to show it, right? So let's do that first. Here favorites dot length, if it is greater than 0, then only we want to render this component. Okay, so this is called our conditional rendering, right? If favorite dot length is greater than 0, then only it will render this. And similarly for cart, if cart dot length is greater than 0, then only we will render this component. Okay, got it? So now we are not displaying 0, but when we add something, then it will display that. Okay, now instead of displaying it at bottom, we want to display it as a badge on top right corner, right? So let's wrap it within a view. And give it a styling, and let's name it instead of writing it here. So styles.badge, okay, and For the inner text component, styles dot badge text. Okay, and let's do the same thing for our cart as well. Okay, now we have to write styling for our badge and badge text. Still, let it be commented for now so that you can relate to this, that whatever the earlier code and what we changed now. Now, where are our stylings? We have not used any style till now. No. Okay, we imported it from styles file. So go to our styles file, this one. Here, let's write our badge and badge text. Okay, we have a central styling so that this style we can use everywhere, right? So let's save it. Okay, and let's give it a quick background color. Yes, it is working fine, right? Now let's start writing it. So here the position is absolute. Okay, and top, we will write something, then we will set it accordingly. So let us say top -5, right -5, then background color, let us say red, and border radius 10, width height, okay, let's don't set it for now, but align items and justify content, these two should be center. Okay, now it looks like a bed at top right corner. And for this text to look it prominent, let's give it a white color. Okay, and from here, now let's remove this parenthesis. Okay, we don't need it anymore because we have a special styling for this. Okay, now let's move it little bit from right because it is going beyond the screen. Okay, so let's set a minimum width and height for this. Yes, now it looks good. Okay, similarly, let's set a height. So we have width and height and background color. We can set padding as well if we want. Let's see, does it look good or not? So horizontal padding. Okay, so now whenever we don't have any number, it will not display anything, but when we have a number, then it will display it at top right corner. So let's add one to favorite to see. Okay, we have this here. Got it? Now it looks good. But as we have already this color in red, so let's choose pink color for the favorite icon. So we can choose colors from HTML color picker. This color looks good. And if you like any other color, you can choose that. So now let's go to our home screen, this favorite icon. And the color is now this pink color. Okay. So now you know how to customize your navigation header and how to use vector icons and whatever you want, because it is a normal React Native component, right? Then how to customize a badge for our favorite and cart, and let's give it a margin of 5. Then yes, now it looks good. Okay. And our title, let's make it bold. And font size, let's make it 18 or 20. Okay, 20 looks good. And this home icon, this also you can replace with a vector icon. But for now, let's keep this one. It looks good, right?